All right, everybody, welcome. This is Friday Fire, the last one for February Black History Month. I'm here with my good friend and as well as fellow creative Adrian M. White. So excited to have you on the show today, Adrian. Thanks for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, tell us a little bit about your business, about your background. Just give the people an idea of who you are and how you got into doing what you're doing now.
Sure. So I am CEO and creative consultant of AMW Marketing Design, and we are a boutique branding, web design, and marketing coaching firm in Silver Spring, Maryland, aka the DC area, but serving nationwide and maybe eventually worldwide. Um, and we specialize in helping female service based business owners launch and market their brands, their websites, and really just get it off the get ground, make sure that it is conversion focused so that people are taking action when they go onto the site and really unique in displaying their personality. So that's kind of our juju, our what we do, what makes us special.
Excellent. So, when did you know that you wanted to start your business? And yeah, just when did you know that this is what you wanted to do?
That's a great question. So a little background about me is I have been I worked in the marketing field for 10 years. And before that, I obtained my MBA in marketing, but I've been designing websites for pretty much 20 years. I started in high school as a hobby designing MySpace pages and Black Planet pages. And, I was just doing it for fun. I didn't think anything of it, but it blossomed and I just continued doing it on the side for such a long time. And once I graduated from school, people wanted to pay me for it. So that's how the company started. I would say officially I started my company in 2014. So it's been about, is it 8 years? I think 7 or 8 years.
Seven.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So I would say that I guess officially that's when I, wanted to start the company. But I've been entrepreneurial all my life. That was the third business that I had started in my life. So I always knew that I was going to own my own business and eventually work for myself full time.
Okay. You said MySpace and Black Planet. That took me back. So that's funny. And I forget when and where we met. I know it was several years ago. I feel like it was around the time you were starting your business, and I started in late 2013, 2014. So it's kind of around the same point. So
Mm,
it's been very cool to watch you grow your practice. While I'm over here trying to grow mine as well. So that's been a cool journey to be on.
yeah,
Um, Tell us
definitely.
how you settled on your target audience of the women entrepreneurs that you help.
I so when I first started doing websites for pay, probably what year was it? I think probably around 2011 or 2012. I was taking anybody and everybody, and I did that all the way up until the beginning of 2019. So I've worked with a lot of different fields. I've worked with nonprofits. I've worked with women and men. I've worked with gyms all across the board. I've done construction, lots of different industries. And when I was preparing to go full time, I was really just trying to think about who did I most enjoy working with and what did I most enjoy doing? Because, did I enjoy doing construction site or did I enjoy doing a makeup artist site? And what I realized is that I really, really enjoy doing feminine sites. So sites that have some glitter and some glam, bright colors. I really enjoy being able to go in that direction with my clients. So when I, realize that, I'm like, okay, this seems like this is a female thing. Like, I'm kind of going in the direction of female. So I decided to hone in on that because I think it's important that you have a specialty and you really call out who you're working for. So I like working with everybody, but I do really enjoy designing sites that look feminine.
Yeah, so I was wondering for a minute if you could just talk about the decision making that went into that, because I know a lot of people are a little bit hesitant to define their target market in that way,
Hmm.
but you found it to be successful for you to do that, and so just talk to the people that might feel like, well, if I niche down into this specific target market, that's somehow going to hurt my business.
Hmm. So I think that a good rule of thumb to follow is that you want to be a specialist and not a generalist. And so a lot of people, when they start their companies, they want to serve everybody. They don't want to leave anybody out. But when you are playing as a generalist, you don't specialize in anything. So are doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you're kind of all over the place, but it doesn't really allow you to hone specific needs of a target market. So I think it's really important to be the specialist and not the generalist. Do you want to, like, let's say you were to, you wanted a health coach, and there's one health coach that says that they serve everybody and they'll teach you how to lose weight and eat right. And then there's another one that says, I specifically work with women that suffer PCOS, and I know the ins and out of that. If you have PCOS, you probably are going to want to go with the health coach that knows about your condition. So that works for almost every industry and every business. And I think it's just really important for you to have a target. You really will be able to speak clear to who you want to work with, versus trying to have language that serves everybody.
Great, great. Thanks for breaking that down for us. So, um, you work in branding. Just describe your brand in 3 words. What are the 3 attributes that sort of capture what you're all about, today?
Unique, conversion focused, and colorful.
Okay, very cool. And we always like to ask people, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Obviously, having a vision for yourself personally and for your business is really important. So, what's your 5-year vision?
My 5 year vision, I definitely foresee me becoming a millionaire within that time frame. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. So I see that. I also see me. So I want to have a family, and I want to be able to balance work and home a little bit better. So I see myself releasing courses and other things that are kind of on demand or download on demand, and then going in the direction of more so group coaching versus the individual coaching that we're doing. I also see me having a really strong team behind me.
Yeah, team is really important. So, last question. What's been the biggest lesson that you've learned on your entrepreneurial journey so far?
Great question. I think the biggest lesson that I have learned is there's no time limit on getting it right. So when you become an entrepreneur or when you step out and go full time with your business, you'll see a lot of other entrepreneurs that are out there and they seem like they're pretty successful. And there's a lot of probably mainly internal pressure just to like become successful really, really quickly and have your business be just doing well really, really quickly. But I think it's important that you give yourself time to figure things out. So, maybe somebody has become successful in the first year that they did their business, but there's a lot of other ones that it took 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So be patient with yourself and your goals. Get support. Having a business coach helped me a lot to refine a lot of things about my business, but just be patient. There's no time limit on how long it's going to take you to have a six-figure business or $1 million business. I've learned so many lessons over the last 7 8 years, but specifically over the last 2 years that I've been full time. And now I'm in a great space, but it took every minute, hour, month, day of those 2 years for me to get to where I am now. And I wouldn't change that because I've learned so much about who I want to serve and just about managing a business in general.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we appreciate you sharing some of that insight with our audience today, and I'm sure we'll be in touch soon. We run in the same circles sometimes, so it's always great to have a fellow creative, on the show as well. So thanks for joining us today.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me. This was a great experience and love to, connect.
Yeah, of course. And we want to give you an opportunity to plug anything that you're doing or just let people know how they can connect.
Sure. So you can follow me. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. My handle is brand with amw.com. So my initials, Adrian M. White. So follow me on there. I also recommend, I have a YouTube channel. It's pretty new that I'm growing, and it's called Brand and Convert with Adrian and White. And it's branding and web design advice with the marketing spin. So if you're an entrepreneur that is in need of help in those areas, check out Brand and Convert with Adrian and White on YouTube. You can find the link on my Instagram as well. And then check out, if you're interested in working together, feel free to go to my website, brandwithamw.com.
Great, thank you. And those videos are dope. Definitely recommend that you go check those out. So thanks, Adrian. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. And God bless all the people out there. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.